We're only 3 days in and everything's broken already. Trump is trying to rattle cyber sabers to ensure North Korea sends off an ICBM, and Logan Paul, the designated dry boy icon this world deserves, decided to make some sweet, sweet profits off of, someone who committed suicide recently? Yeah.
Bro, did we just find a dead person in the suicide forest hanging?
We found a dead body.
Now, I'm not going to get too deep into this because what hasn't been said about this story already? Everyone's covering it, and Logan ultimately released a statement which I'm told was an apology, but was instead an epic self-promotion, which, holy shit, props, dude. Seriously. That is self-promotional depths I didn't even think was possible, and I'm in this game with you for real. Like, I'm keeping this lip rug for Instagram likes. I'm willing to do anything. Oh. You should also go follow me. Moving on. But yeah, in Logan's Twitter statement, he basically did everything short of, hey, go buy my merch if you think suicide is bad, Logan Paulers. Dab on them. And then he also released this more heartfelt apology video.
I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment, and I don't expect to be forgiven. I'm simply here to apologize.
And this shit got 24 million views in a day, and it's over. He's good again. He was never bad to his preteen fans anyway, but at least they'll understand that suicide isn't something to take lightly for social clout. Except they don't care. Now here's the sad truth. Logan Paul is both dumb enough to be super appealing to the masses, but also smart enough to market to them effectively. And this combination is absolutely why he's managed to achieve such insane, unprecedented success. Sound like someone else you know?
Today I'm announcing that I'm sorry. I've been very mean to women. I feel terrible. And I feel so sad.
Trump and Paul are both incredible self-promoters who provide bottom-of-the-barrel entertainment that our late-stage capitalism brains can't turn away from, and they get rewarded handsomely for it. Logan brings in $150,000 per Facebook post and $80,000 per sponsored Instagram post. And Donald, well, that wet boy man baby became the president. President deals, bitch. And now Trump's bringing us to the brink of nuclear holocaust. This tweet to Kim Jong-un is basically the foreign policy equivalent of, my penis looks like an acorn and I'm a horny, angry wet boy.
Will someone from his depleted and food-starved regime please inform him that I too have a nuclear button, but it is a much bigger and more powerful one than his, and my button works.
Trump's tweets are dumb as hell, but they drive the national discourse, and he's absolutely aware of this fact, which is why, according to White House insider Maggie Haberman, Trump will purposely stir shit up whenever he's out of the headlines for a couple days. He knows what he's doing, and his utter disregard for human decency is rewarded at every turn with clicks, retweets, followers, and most importantly, mainstream media headlines, which is exactly what Logan Paul did with his, oh shit dude, a suicide, not clickbait video. Logan saw that a real human had taken his life only hours before and thought only of the social clout he could gain from it. He didn't turn the camera off and reflect. He just kept making goofy faces, and then he went home and he edited this video, he showed it to his friends, thought about a sick title and thumbnail, dabbed a couple times, and then urged his followers to smash that like button, which they did, and the video picked up like 7 million views in less than a day before it was taken down. Because that's precisely what our society rewards. It's that lizard brain attention grabbing bottom of the barrel controversy that makes everyone bust out the Michael Jackson popcorn gif because we're messy bitches who love drama. And there's absolutely no reason for someone with 15 million followers, mostly children followers mind you, to think about accountability because he's simply too big to fail. We rewarded Logan Paul by covering him, which is precisely what he wanted. He was on CNN for fuck's sake. There's literally no such thing as bad press in the post-Kardashian world, and since Logan makes most of his money from 13-year-olds armed with their mom's credit cards who also happen to think he's a demigod, he's gonna go largely unscathed from this experience. Maybe he'll lose a Tide Pod sponsorship, but that's about it.
The guy who died should be lucky to be in Logan Paul's vlogs.
And just like Logan Paulers, Trump has his own brand of MAGA chuds who have the working capacity of a 13-year-old, but like way more racist. Which is why Trump's transparent attempts at grabbing our attention by the pussy has also been relentless, but ultimately successful. Trump can throw virtually anyone under the bus at this point and he won't be punished by his base, the MAGA chuds. He's even throwing Steve Bannon under the bus. The man will stop at no one. And I am personally here for it. Sugar-coated kettle corn tastes pretty good, even if it's not in my macros. The internet might be full of awful trash fires, but it's also the reason why a 26-year-old dickhead like myself can command the attention of millions of young minds ready to be educated and thirst-trapped into resisting our proto-fascist administration. So I'm here to urge you, don't single out the people who take advantage of this system, but change the system itself instead. Promote things that you like, tell your friends, throw watch parties, not just for my videos, which you should definitely do, but also other things that are smart. And I'll start this off with my podcast recommendations. Chapo Trap House, my own podcast, Millennial Scum, if you can find it on SoundCloud. You should listen to New York Times' The Daily. You should listen to NPR's Up First. Crooked Media's podcasts are also great. Pod Save America, Pod Save the World, and even Love It or Leave It. Because with our culture going in this incredibly scary anti-intellectualist route, if we want to change it, we have to start with the individual. So do your part, share this video. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Asandi Piker and on Twitter at Asan the Hun. And this has been The Breakdown. Happy 2018, bitches.